Hi, so I'm here to talk a negative rebuttal on why WISH should stay open. Now, me and my debate partner have been going back and forth for the last few weeks on why it should, why it shouldn't, and I just want to re-clarify on why it should stay open. One of the big topics we talked about was the unemployment rate in America today. Now, America, we both have agreed America is in a very sticky and tough situation with everything that's been going on in our country and how many people are unemployed, how many people are struggling to keep a job or they're being fired from their job. There's just so many key factors that come into the unemployment rate and why we have the unemployment rate. And with WISC, this gives hundreds of jobs for veterans and other military personnel that might not qualify for someone in retail. You wouldn't really expect a veteran or a military personnel handing you out clothes or helping you pick your next outfit. And so I think with this, we also have to take a step back again and realize that yes, money is a huge problem in our country today. We are still living in a debt, but with that debt comes the unemployment rate. And I think they kind of go hand in hand where you have to find the negatives and positive things that benefit our country. And WISC is one of those things that helps benefit our country, not only as a training facility for students of America, it also keeps the alliances with other countries in South America and other countries. We keep ties, and for us to close this not only cuts those ties, but as I said before, cuts the unemployment rates skyrocket because of this. You have to find these people either have the opportunity to go find work somewhere else or not have a job anymore. Another big topic that we've talked about is what's being taught at WISC. WISC is threatening our country, as it's been said. It creates these problems for other country. We are basically, in the sense, to my partner, we're creating these evil people so they can terrorize their own countries, and a lot of people kind of look at the smaller effects of things other than the big picture. We A lot of people are pointing fingers saying that WISC is the school that is teaching these assassins, teaching these people guerrilla warfare and all these things. But we also have to take a step back and realize that this was there before the school started. There's people today like ISIS. We don't train people to go into ISIS. We're not training these people to go work in ISIS. ISIS developed themselves. ISIS, developed their own hatred for us. They developed these beliefs. They have their own system, and we didn't teach those people who are in ISIS to become what they are today. And another big person to point out is the infamous Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar, we didn't train him. We didn't teach him what we do in our own country. We didn't teach him our skills, our military skills, or anything. And he was able to basically run a country with drug trafficking, with all these other illegal things. And we didn't help that. And I think that's another thing we need to step back is we need to stop pointing the finger at, oh, well, ISIS and Pablo Escobar and people like that is because of WISC. Yes, there have been a few bad apples from WISC, but it getting rid of the school doesn't mean you're getting rid of the problem. There's a lot more underlining that's still there that still needs to be debated. And I think the greater outcome of having WISC and teaching people certain ways, they can fight against people such as ISIS. They can fight against people like Pablo Escobar that are still out there today and stuff. We need to look again at the benefits of whisk and what it creates for us. It's not only an example of freedom, democracy, and of friendship between different countries. And I think getting rid of this kind of cuts ties with other countries, and in such a hostile environment that we are living in today, with just the bombings that happened earlier this Monday afternoon, is just a pure sign of that we need schools like this to help train other countries to be ready for these type of experiences. And without a school like WISC, it's you're still going to have people like ISIS. You're still going to have Pablo Escobar, but with the school, you're now creating a place where people can try and fight against that. Everyone is going to learn what I learned in school and what my partner learns in school. We all get a different idea of it, and it all depends on how you want to spin that. And that is it.